the second strategy we need to have is reserves, cash reserves. And so this is both for our home life and our business. So first of all, we need what's called a disaster fund. I saw a survey. It's from a number of years ago, but over 60% of Americans didn't have $500 in a disaster fund. Dave Ramsey says an emergency fund, as he calls it, converts a crisis into an inconvenience. You have to have cash set aside. My dad used to say, make sure you throw a little dirt in the valley when you're on top of the mountain. It'll break your fall. So when you're on top of the mountain, throw a little dirt in the valley, it'll break your fall. So when you're doing well, make sure you have some cash reserves. So we need a disaster fund. The second thing is we need a safety net. The safety net is the goal is to have 1 month's reserves in your home life. So whatever number it costs you to operate your home life, you want to ultimately get that 1 month in reserves in a bank account. Now, let me say this. People say that the first million is the hardest, and that's true. What I will say is what's harder than the first million is the first month of reserves. In my financial life, the first month of reserves for both my home and my business took me almost a year. Once I started budgeting, once I started really committing to this process, it took a year. Now, after I got 1 month, then I got 3 months, then I got 6 months, then I had a fund to go and grow and invest from. We'll talk about that. And then I made my first million, and then the other millions started to come after that. Hundreds and hundreds of them, thank God. The fact of the matter is, the first month of reserve, the hardest financial thing I've ever done. So if you don't have one, I understand. If you're halfway there, keep going. If you have a month in reserves, well done. Go and get 3. So disaster fund, you need a safety net, and then you want a growth and investment fund. And so this is where after you have a safety net for your home and for your business, right? Especially if you're self-employed, you want a reserves for your business in case there's a bad month, a change in market, interest rates blow up, whatever happens. You want to be in a position to be able to withstand that. Then what happens is you keep saving, which means you maintain your budget, you increase your earnings, and you maintain that, so you put it in a growth and investment fund. So you grow your investments from cash. When people, I hear people say to me, oh, I lost it all. It normally meant that they went and borrowed to do some investment. Oh, but cryptocurrency. Oh, the .com strategy. I mean, I've been around this stuff so long, you know, I can smell it a long way away. And all the crazes sound the same. It's all the emperor's new clothes. You're a moron if you don't participate. I've been called that. I've been sent emails when I've given financial advice. People with holes in their shoe giving me financial feedback that I didn't get involved in cryptocurrency, therefore I was a moron. And I don't know where they are today, and nobody knows where Sam Bankman-Fried is today. Everybody's looking for their cash. I'm not looking for mine. The fact of the matter is, you develop the habits of saving for a disaster fund, then for a safety net. That gives you peace of mind. Now you save so you can invest. Now you can save so you can charge. Now you can go and buy your real estate, buy your stocks, do the things you want to do. Invest in your business if you have reserves in your business. Time to expand and grow your team. Do those types of things. So that's the purpose of it. And it gives you peace of mind, and it's very sequential. So for the reserves, we want the disaster fund. If you don't have one, that's a go. Get a disaster fund. Get $1,000 in an account. Next, get a month's in reserves. Build it up to 3. And then after that, start working on putting cash aside so you can grow and invest it. Thanks for watching. If you want more tips on how to think, feel, and do better, check out these videos too. Oh, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave us a like if you enjoyed the content.